Sargon, Destroyer of Worlds here, and welcome to a new series. Well, hopefully a long series, with the game of Bellwright. It is in early access, and this game has caught my attention, and I'm hoping it catches your attention as well. So, without further ado, we're going to dive in, and we can see what Bellwright is all about. So, we're going to start a new game. My character, of course, we are Sargon. And you do have the ability to choose from some base models, males and females. That really just changes the face. There's nothing really about body type. But you might notice here a little fatter face and a little thinner face. Maybe we'll go with this handsome fellow here. And just not like in real life, I'm going to go with long hair. And you can come in and customize the game and all this stuff. But we're just going to play straight as the developers intended. So with that, we can hop right in and learn a little more about what Bellwright is about. And I think it's a fun little game. So here's the backstory coming up.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history?
That is very true.
Or are we victims of a predetermined
Well, I hope it's not a predetermined path, because that would be pretty shiny.
The day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday? Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals.
So this is important.
Care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike.
Bad luck, boy.
The prince was dead, and when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you.
I would say so. That doesn't sound pretty good.
Confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you.
It's a good thing I'm a runner.
Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child.
You know, to be fair, I would likely do the same. If I was a cruel king of a tyrant.
Your father asked a
Tyrant of a
friend to
king.
bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback.
You know, it's probably for the best.
In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late.
Well, it's better my old life was over than my actual life being over, I guess. So it's good that I got swept away to another part of the realm. Or I guess outside of it, technically.
You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen.
I wonder if she actually had her brother killed.
On the eve of your 20th
I'm
birthday,
sus. I've no idea, but I'm just sus.
The man who smuggled you out of Calvinia and kept you safe all these years was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it. A clue. Now, you have returned to your
there we go.
for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance.
Vengeance is a
but
dish
how will
best
you
served
fare
cold.
in a land you no longer recognize?
It's been 10 years, you know. So there we go. We are in Willowbrook. And you can see on the top left, quest searching for answers. Oh. And we can pick up a lot of lore as we go, which we can read later if we really want to, or if something really seems of interest. You know, actually might be of interest is going up to this tower. You can see a little white dot. Ooh, a couple. Ooh, chest. Coins, grilled fish, smoked meat. Lovely. Yes. Okay, some more lore. Can't go up there. That would be nice. Nothing else of note in here. So what we can do is we can scoot down here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around back. That's because I do know of a few resources that I might want to try to collect. Now you can see stone is one of them. Stone is fairly common. That is nothing of note. But that copper ore, pretty important. Now I think this is all pretty much just stone. I can harvest a sapling. I'm not going to at this point, but I'm going to take... Oop, dang it. Apparently it's 2 crude stone. I wanted to harvest some berries. Now you notice I can harvest these berries, but we'll see something in a minute where I won't be able to. Now this is flax. Flax, I will pick this one up, but that's extremely valuable, especially so far in my early gameplay as I learn some of the mechanics. So something I would harvest. That is tin ore. It's also very valuable at the beginning. And that's all just stone. So I'm going to head down. And I'm going to show you a little trick here. Is I'm going to run not on the path. You notice how top left, things go down pretty quickly. If I get on the road, do the same thing. It still goes down, but slower. Now, the other thing I'm going to show off, we are in town boundaries. And you can see this flax, it won't let me harvest it. I can't even steal it. Not that I would. I'm an honest destroyer of worlds. I will destroy a world. I will never thieve from it. Like, that would just be uncalled for. So this is our very first village. You can see at the bottom right. Herodin? We are a stranger.
Back to the fields. Plenty to be done today.
And we are going to start off by talking to the kitty. Hey, kitty.
Stop wandering around.
I don't know if I can get my own animals later on. So far, my quick little test have not. But that'd be nice. Maybe a little addition later on. But for now...
I think we need to talk, traveler.
Well, that's why I came up to you, buddy.
Around here, and new faces showing up rarely ends well for this village. I have a duty to my village first and foremost.
Why did I come here?
Who you are and why you came.
I swear I mean you no harm, just looking for some answers.
In a perfect world, I could give you all the information you need, and you could.
Well, you can make it a perfect world.
But speaking openly can be a death sentence.
Okay, well that kind of that kind of censorship punishment's pretty rough. Can I at least stay in the village?
No, but you have my permission to build a shelter on the outskirts of the village.
Okay, I get permission to make a shelter on the outside of your property, of your realm. Okay, all right, I'll do it. I'm gonna earn your trust. So for now, there's nothing I can do in the area. Well, I can see we have our pop-ups, so we'll have these on for a while. And you notice, let's see, here, I'll show you this. It'll tell you where you can't build. So I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna try to build my personal shack. Just like in the diagram. It's not going to let me. Rude. The other thing you'll notice is when I place this down, I will gain some renown. But the cost, I need wood, and you can see flax. That's all I can build at the moment. Now, I'm going to leave the village. Let's look at the map first. So we started up here in this top right. I think this is boundary locked, just like any good RPG game. And you notice bandit camp. So probably somewhere in this area, and I think close to this village is where we're going to start. So let's just... Hey, moo cow. I don't know, can I get cows later on? These guys can have cows. Hopefully I'm allowed to have a cow. We'll run along the road here. You can see a nice big open field. I think that's where we're going to go on the left-hand side. Once again, just looking at the map. Bandits to the right of us. Bandits to the south of us. And actually, to the left of us. I'm sure we can make a song about that. Now, you can see here, we're still inside you can see it's white dots. So I could pick some sage. Sage is not really needed at the beginning. But as we saw, flax is important. So I do need 10 flax. Or was it 6? Hang on, what was it? 6 flax. So you can see a counter 5. I think I already had a 6 that I picked up earlier. But I'll pick that up. Now, you'll notice here we have trees. I need a tool to cut those down. I have no tools. But you'll come across... here. Great example. Deadfall. Or sticks. And so this simple just collection process. Now, the other thing we can do is let's see. Should be able to find one here. Little saplings. I thought I could pick those other ones, but you know, it's not all deadfall is something you can pick up. Oh, picked up some flax. That's fine. It's going to be needed. Don't worry. That is not going to go to waste. Let's have a look-see. Because I do want to show... And actually, gathering the stuff on the outskirts is going to be a little easier. Because then I don't have to go as far as I look to collect other stuff. No, that's the young tree. Maybe there are none on this side of the world. Nope, not that one. Maybe I need an axe for that too. I didn't think I had. But we should find little young saplings. So not the young trees, even babyer trees. But because I want to make sure I've got these materials, just pick them up as we go. Oh, and our inventory is already full. You can see there's a deer there. All right, okay. So now I have scouted this area before, and I know where I want to put my little personal shack, and that's right here. We're on top of a little hill. And you notice not only that of being able to rotate it, you can see where people come in and out. So I'm gonna place that right here. And now I just need to come around, hit all the little white dots. I have all my materials, just I'm pretty confident I do. Actually, that's probably the easiest way. Put them all right there. And now I can come in and just hit all these dots to finish the construction. There's always one more dot. There we go. We now have our personal shack. Nice. Okay, but the quest says I need to wait till tomorrow to check in. So we have a lot of time. So I'm going to take advantage and build a few things. Such as, I'm going to need this campfire. I'm going to put that in front of my tent because I don't want to go far for food. There's that one. And then I think what we'll do is, as I see a few things I'm going to need, I'm going to just pick these up. All right. Down over here is where I want to put some of my first builds. Big stick. Walk softly, carry a big stick because you never know when you're going to need it. So we're going to come in and I'm going to build this simple workbench. And you notice I need 5 wood, 3 flax, and 3 stone. Well, we have some of that, but I need more of that. So I'm going to put that right. Oh, I got rid of the bush. No. Okay, I got to be careful. I didn't even pick the berries. That's just not fair. Now, so you can see, for some reason, this wood I need to loot, even though it's only 1. All right, so I need to collect a lot of things here. Now, in this little area, I will say there are some nice things, or one particular thing, some hemp. And so I think that's the only hemp in the immediate area. Versus if I come over here, pick up the flax, and you can see there's going to be some stones lying about. Where I swear these stones just magically appear every now and again. Oh, here we go. Here's a sapling. Boop. 2 wood from that. Now, I honestly don't know if those grow back. I think they do. I think there's a natural growth in the forest. But I also believe there's a way to plant trees later on. So we can come pick up our sticks. And so as we continue the playthrough, I'm going to do a lot of this stuff off screen, off recording. Oh, and we're full. But I wanted to show the area and some of the basic mechanics in this first episode, hopefully one of many. I should also notice the top left, things have basically our HP and stamina have all gone down, like disappeared. So I'll show you another mechanic here in a moment. What are we missing? There we go. Got that made. So with this, I can come in and I'm going to make an axe. Oh, it's a good thing we got the extra stone. So we're going to craft ourselves an axe. Goes in our inventory, but I'm going to arm ourselves. It's going to be pretty good. So let's look at our inventory again here. And I'm going to show you a little trick, especially before it goes bad. We have this grilled fish. Remember, we picked that up at the old bell tower. It increases our productivity, stamina, and health. So not only gives us a bonus, but it also helps with regeneration. This smoked meat doesn't help with productivity. You know what? I think we need the productivity boost. This berry. Now, the other thing you notice, this berry here is slowly decreasing. So this food will spoil. So at least at this level, there's no point in not consuming this. And now you notice in the top left, our bar has gone up, which is great. All right, the next thing, since I've gotten rid of that bush, let's build some other things. So we're eventually going to need a research desk. We're going to need a campfire. Campfire. We got to get the material for that, which is 2 stone, 5 wood. And I'm going to need a camp chest, which for now, I'm going to put one right here. Put what we need or what we have so I can go carry more. And what do we need? More flax and wood. So, once again, we just go on a little collection mission. Now, you might be thinking, oh man, is this just gathering resources? Well, yes, but eventually you don't have to do this all yourselves. And this will scale as you can add folks to your little village, colony, whatever you want to call it. Right now, that's just me, myself, and I. Okay, that is full up. We can run back. So in the first day, as we're waiting to go back, we want to be as productive as we can. And maybe, in fact, I'll run up here with the extra stone I have. Okay, maybe we'll run this way and arm ourselves with our axe. Now, we're just going to attack the young... Attack! The young trees. Or grab the saplings. Because the larger trees gives us logs, which is not what we want. Oh, wow. Yeah, we were already... Now, there are ways that we can research to add more storage to our persons. Just run around, get all the dots. Okay, that's done. Which, why don't we grab a mushroom, because we can cook those. Although in real life, oh, I'll be like, no, thank you. Don't want to eat the fungus. Okay, these look to be mainly full-grown trees, as I find a young tree. Ah, and a hole. Oops, swing and a miss. Already full up. Okay, so we can run back. Where did I leave things? Over here. Okay. And you can see it's starting to get dark, which is good. Well, good. I'm not afraid of the dark. Okay, so that is done. And I think that's the limit. Though I could build. We're eventually going to need this housing tent. Ah, and we're going to need the logs. Okay, so we know where we can get some big trees for that. So we're going to need 9 wood, 6 flax, and 2 logs. And I gotta build my housing area up here. But, you know, the first guy we got, I know he snores, so we're gonna move him over this way. Okay, we're gonna need our logs and the flax. So this is where the big trees come in. So this is a big tree. Swing and miss. Now the other thing with this, at least with the tree cutting, I'm just holding down the left mouse button. And she just goes, timber born. Yeah, I think the beavers would have done a better job. But since they're not here, we are going to have to do this all by ourselves. And oh, this is a big one. This one we need to cut again. So some trees you'll cut down for logs, and it'll be like 1 log. Sometimes you'll get 2. And in this case, you get 3. Now the question is, how many logs can I carry? Apparently 1. So look at the inventory. You can see we're pretty full up. Which, if I was smart, I would run back. And you know what? We're going to do that. We built this chest for a very good reason. And that is to store extra materials. And I'm carrying a bunch I don't need. So like, we definitely don't need the tin ore or the copper. Now I'm going to actually hold down Alt. I'm going to put all these stones in here. These flax seeds, the flax, the sage. And that's good for now. And then maybe we'll run back to where we were because we had 2 big logs. Gonna need some trees. And we're already out of stamina. Uh-oh. Anybody remember where I left some logs? Ah, here we go. So now, there you go. I can carry 2 logs. And a bunch of wood. Oop, let's put away the axe. Just in case there's any ants around that fear we're up to no good. Because this would be the shortest series ever. That probably is enough. Let's see if we can find a little more dead wood. There we go. Big piece right here. I think this continually falls. Ooh, granite. And there we go. Full up. So this will be a great start for the next day. Very productive. As we just run around, get things built. There we go. Construction is finished. We have a housing tent. And that is everything that we can build has been built. Now I'm gonna add a piece of firewood, and I think the one mushroom that I have. And with that, unlike true camping safety, we're gonna go off to bed and see what the morning brings us. Now this sleep cycle is fairly quick. It goes by in a snap, like Thanos, and away we go to day 2. Oh my goodness! And we're already getting a warning of 5 days to winter, and wow. This is some lousy, lousy weather. Okay, we're going to take the roasted mushroom. And with that, we're going to head ourselves back up to the village. And along the way, I'm going to collect some things like some more flax, maybe some blueberries, and we'll see you up there with the elder. Now, as we head back into the village, you notice in the bottom right, little mini map. And as we head towards the exclamation point, which is in this case the elder with the task we're tracking, but give a little quick tip here. On the numpad, 9 zooms in, 3 zooms out, in and out, in. Sorry, that's out and in, out and in. So it's a great little thing if you are sometimes having a hard time finding somebody in the midst of things. Okay, there's somebody we could look to buy stuff, but we only have 21 gold. It's not enough for now.
Let's talk.
Yeah, that's why I came.
You again.
Just give me a chance.
I'll tell you what. We actually have one problem you can try to resolve. If you're willing, of course.
Yeah, I'm willing.
It gets cold around here, especially close to the mountains. If we want to keep
Yeah.
ourselves warm,
Pelts for, yeah, got it.
or wolf pelts. Well, we got into a little discussion about how things should work.
So you got into a fight with your hunter, and you couldn't come to terms, and now you could freeze to death. Good job. Good job. This is where BATNA, best is alternative to negotiated agreement, and yeah.
He doesn't want to work with us anymore, but
So looks like you could have your entire village die because you just aren't willing to pay enough, and you realize you weren't negotiating from a strong position.
That would be very much. So the priority is the traps.
Okay, you need some traps and some rabbit fur. Okay, where can I find this guy?
She's a bit of a troublemaker, but her heart's in the right place.
All right.
So she has a good relationship with everyone in the village.
Let me go find her then. All right, that's what I'll do. And you can see minimap has changed where we just need to run and go find her. She's down this way. Over here.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have we met before?
Nope.
Face, I am. What can I do for you? Unfortunately,
Well, I need to find Lou here.
he's in the forest, just up the hill.
Okay, we'll go
Perhaps
find him.
Bring a book so you have something to do.
Well,
while
do you have a
he
book I
ransoms
could
you.
borrow? All right. So with that, we have to go find Lou. So I think in this case, look to zoom out. Oh. All right. We're already headed this way, so we're going to go down. Get to the road. Keep more of my stamina. This might give us a bit of inspiration for our own village. I don't know if I could build stone walls. That I just love. I love the idea of stone walls. Unfortunately, I live in an area where we tend not to have stone walls, aka the suburbs. Just not something that is normal. Okay, we're already full up on. I think, yeah, we were full up. Oh, if we only had a way to kill that deer. So, but this looks to be our fellow, so we'll run up and talk to, let's say Leopold, but
What
Ludimir.
are you looking for? It's dangerous to wander around the woods alone. Haven't you heard about... You don't look like the hunting type.
Yeah, not yet.
So what are you doing here?
Well, let's be honest.
Ha! The people in Herndine? Dobron has no respect for my craft. He doesn't value everything I've contributed to that damn village. And until he does...
Okay, if we're about my well-being, then you should help me.
You're asking for help, but you don't know a thing about me or what I went through.
That is
I
true.
used to be a respected member of the community. I even could have been an elder if I wanted. But they did, so I left. I still tried to contribute from a distance.
Well, that's good on
providing
you,
them with
but they
fur,
want it more.
food, and
They always
clothing
do.
traps for the sake of the... When I asked for better pay, the elder said no and actually warned me not to ask again. At one point, he said he'd speak to the brigands about my behavior.
Well, this does sound rough.
Yeah. Well, the fine people of Herndeen don't agree with you. That's why I want to leave. Let's make an arrangement.
I need
You need
traps.
and I can teach you how to make them so you can catch smaller animals. You look like someone who can get... I'm willing to
Yeah.
join you if you provide me with shelter and food. Together, we can make each other's lives easier in this land.
So now this is where we start to scale. We can have other villagers, other people join our village. And look at Lubomir's stats here. They're pretty darn good, including his cooking. Now, the left-hand number is his current stat, and the right-hand number is the max stat. So overall, it could be an average fighter, but definitely great around camp, doing a whole lot of camp chores. Gotta love it. So I get him to join. And with that, we need to go find. You can see here, give him 3 rolls. We'll go through that. Commander companion. We need to keep him fed. All right. Well, if you teach me how to do the traps, that would be wonderful. Actually, he was kind of peeping up over us. He was up here. All right. Little creepy, but that's fine. So you notice we already accomplished one of the 2 things here for Ludimir. With that, we're going to come in and go to Ludimir here, and we're going to send him to a worker. We've already accomplished that task. And now we just need to build a research desk. We did miss that from earlier. So let's come in and build that. We're going to need 2 logs, 10 wood, and 5 flax. I think for now we'll put that behind here. So we need wood, a log, which I already had the one I was carrying around. Right. So Ludimir should start collecting some of this stuff. Oh man, if I only had a bow and arrow, that would be so wonderful. Get Mr. Tree chop down. Oh, see, you can see he's collecting the wood already. Good. So we only need 1 log, so it's all I'm going to take is this. Oh, I thought I finished cutting it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take the log. What else did we need? Oh, did you already finish it? No, it's because it's been placed. You can only place 1 of them. So what else do I need? Should have looked. Or I should have remembered, which would have been better. So we need wood, which he is collecting. But it's probably going to be faster for us to quickly do this. And the nice thing about collecting the wood versus the logs, the wood automatically goes in your inventory. All right. Oh, let's see who finishes what's
The
first.
village is looking better and better.
All right, he brought enough wood. There we go. So with that, we have completed a number of tasks. And we've got the next one in the chain, which is actually researching the traps and getting some fur. So with that, I think it's a good time to say goodbye. So hope you enjoyed the first episode in the series. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.